Hey YouTube, this is 123 Creations again. So I'm here for part 3 of Masculinity in Women, beta males. So today is really a story time that I'd like to share with you guys about what I witnessed today. And then I'll give my commentary on it. So, as I've said in previous videos, I do security. And on the weekends, I go to work pretty early. I get to have to be at work at 6 a.m. So I'm waiting for the bus. It's about 5:30 something. And where the buses come, um, there is several buses that come in that area. So I'm waiting for the bus and I'm standing up against a building. There was about a 50 something, 60 something year old Filipino guy who was standing closer to the edge of the corner, closer to the edge of the street where the buses come. Okay. It was quiet, nothing was going on. We were all just waiting for the bus. It wasn't a lot of people out. There was about maybe 4 or 5 other guys standing off to the right side of me, also waiting for the bus. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, some 20 something year old black guy, okay, comes and just punches this man in the side of his face. And I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? And I'm like, are you okay? And he was like, I can't hear you. My ear hurts. And I'm like, do you need me to call the police? He just couldn't really respond because he just got punched. So I called the police for the guy. The cops come. The dude just the guy who punches him just is slowly walking down the street like shit's okay. Like he wasn't running away. He didn't even care. He didn't do anything. So I'm waiting with the older guy, for the cops. These other men that were standing off to the side is just standing there, not doing anything, not nothing. So I eventually get on the bus and the cops, kind of took over from there and took my statement. And I don't know if they caught the guy or not. So, I'm just like shocked, and I'm on my way to work. I get to work and I explained the situation to my uh, coworker, who's also a male. He's an older black guy. He's about 50 something. And I explained to him what just happened and what I just saw. And his whole response was, "Oh, well, um, you never know what he was going through, and it's hard out here uh for young, for young black men, and a lot of us, a lot of young black men don't have two-parent households." And he was just like trying to justify you know what this man just did. And it's like, okay, well, yes, it's important to have a two-parent household, but what the hell does that have anything to do with him walking up to this older man and punching him in the face? Like, I don't understand. And, oh, and I didn't tell you guys, I forgot to mention that, I said to him, like, why the hell did you just do that? And he goes, oh, he farted near me. That's hella disrespectful. First of all, that man wasn't standing near anyone. He was off to the side by himself. So, and we're outside. So if he was going to fart, I would prefer him to do it outside and not on the bus. He didn't sit on you. He wasn't even sitting next to you. He was standing up outside. So if someone's going to pass gas, that would be the place to do it. And so while I'm explaining all this to my coworker, he's just steadily talking about, oh yeah, that is disrespectful. You don't fart near people, so I could understand why he got upset. And I'm just like, really? So, all of this just really like messed with me because it just showed me several things. It not only showed me this guy's actions by him punching this man in the face, but it showed me the mentality of my coworker who would sit there and try to, make excuses for him and try to justify what this man just did. And it also showed me these other men who were just standing there, who didn't even try to assist the guy, who didn't even ask him if he needed help, didn't even call the police, just stood there, And I understand it was, it's kind of shocking because it was totally unexpected. But once you saw it, to just stand there and do nothing, I don't understand, And it just shows me like, you're really out here by yourself. Like, you really have to, protect. Now, you don't just have to provide for yourself as a single woman. You have to protect yourself because no one is going to do it for you. I mean, back in the day, it's like there was an underlining respect for children, for women, and for elderly. Now, there is no respect for no three of those things, and you're out here on your own. And, I titled this, Masculinity in Women because, my initial reaction was to retaliate, was to get involved, was to, you know, again, follow him until the cops came, grab him, something. But I had to calm myself down and not just have an animalistic response like I normally would. And like I said, call this masculinity in women beta males because when you have bitches for men, as a woman, you have to then, you know, go into your masculine and have to stand up and protect yourself and protect, you know, um, elderly people. You have to do that. And you're placed in a position where you can't just rest in your feminine. You can't just, you know, move about in a certain way. You have to be on edge because you got, peasant males like that running around here. And then you got passive men like that who will just sit and watch and just be so dumbfounded as to what to do. I can understand if you don't want to necessarily physically get involved, but just to stand there and do nothing, like I don't understand that. But again, this is the pickings that women are going after. You either are going after these passive men, or you're going after these men that have no respect for elders, have no respect for women, and you're just accepting it because, oh, he didn't do it to you, but the fact that that's a part of this man's character is a reason not to have anything to do with that type of individual. So again, I thank you guys for listening, but I just wanted to share this story because it's like this is what's walking around, in our communities, in our, in the in the inner cities and things like that. Like this is what's happening, and we as women need to really, we need to learn how to be feminine and everything, but at the same time, you have to be vigilant. You have to be able to protect yourself out here because if you're waiting on a man to protect you, you got another thing coming. You'll be waiting a long time. So, learn how to protect yourself out here, ladies. All right? I'll talk to you guys later. I'm sure I'll have a part 4 soon. Thanks for listening.